Hello, I'm RetroJules, and welcome to Atari Battlezone, the arcade version. You could only play this game with your hard-earned cash in the arcades. In my case, that would have been money from my paper round. And World of Tanks is celebrating its 3-year anniversary. It's been out for 3 years. As you know, it came out on the Xbox 360. It then made it onto the new generation of consoles, the Xbox One and then the PS4, and without a doubt, as a game it has improved and gone from strength to strength. And World of Tanks have shared some really interesting statistics with us, and I just thought I'd read them out to you. And I do apologise for the basic nature of this video. I'm not normally one for just using screenshots and just reading out the text to you, but that's basically what this video is about, and it's the best way to do it. So here we go. So on a daily basis there are over 90,000 battles per day, around 2 million tanks destroyed each day. I think most of them may well be my light tanks, actually, when I think about it. An average of 96 minutes of play session per player per day. I don't know about you, I probably play about 3 times a week, probably for about 2 hours. So I'm 6 hours a week on average. Maybe a little bit more at the weekends, depending on commitments and videos to make, of course. And 2.15 million kilometers travelled each day by all the tanks. That's pretty amazing. Now, total vehicles destroyed, over 2.5 billion have been destroyed by a direct shot. This will be total, by the way, over the period of the game, not a daily figure. Over 37 million tanks have been destroyed by fire. Over 29 million destroyed by ramming. Over 1.3 million destroyed by drowning. That should actually be a picture of artillery, I think. And over 850,000 destroyed by falling from a cliff. Again, I might have increased that figure quite a bit by playing light tanks myself again. Now, this is the surprising screen for me. The top 3 most popular tanks. The T-29. Yes, I get that, an awesome prototype tank. The Tiger 1, I think everybody aims for the Tiger. Then you get to the Tiger 1 and realise that actually the Tiger 2, E75 and possibly the E100 are much, much better. And the M3 Grant Lee, surely not. Who plays the M3 Grant Lee? That is a dreadful tank, and I am really, really surprised that is up there. And then it goes on to the emblems. The most common flag is the USA, so whether that's because more people play American tanks or whether the Americans are the big hitters in this game and they have a majority of the people who play this, I don't know. And finally, we've got the evolution of the game. So from when it was launched, or probably shortly after, on the 12th of February 2014, 344,000, well, call it 345,000 registered players, and 122 tank types, 12 maps, and only 3 nations. And then if we bring it forward to a year ago, we had just over 6.5 million registered players, a whopping 375 tanks with 57 maps and 7 nations. So you can see over the period of 2 years the amount of work that Wargaming have put into this game to bring it up to the game that we enjoy today. And very finally, to sort of bring it into the 2017, over 11.5 million registered players, 456 playable tanks, 85 maps. Are there really 85 maps? If I was to sort of list the maps, I probably wouldn't come up with more than 20. and I know that includes the variants, but I would never ever have put it at 85 maps. That's amazing. And 8 nations of tanks. And over that period of time, we have fired over 30 billion shells between us. Whether you've wasted them, aimed them, fired them at the end of the game because you've won, 30 billion shells have been fired during over 90 million battles. I think those figures are actually quite stunning. This is the only game I've ever played for this sort of period of time. You know, I used to be a Tomb Raider fan and Fallout, and I would give those games probably a month maximum and either get bored or complete them. But this game, I think this game, you get what you pay for, and you can keep coming back to it. You can pick it up and play it for as long as you like, and it's always there for you. So happy birthday, Wargaming. Personally, you give me a lot of pleasure in designing this game and letting me play it, and happy birthday. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to see what the 4th year instalment of Wargaming's World of Tanks brings. It's going to be exciting. What I'm looking forward to is the Swedish tanks. That's the next milestone for me in this game, where I might actually even consider playing a tank destroyer. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.